The stations of KUAM, wishing you and yours a very happy holiday.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming up on Primetime, Isa Baza's got the latest on the much-needed repairs at one Central Middle School.
Can financial issues in Puerto Rico cause problems for Guam? Ken Kitsanita has that story coming up.
And just in time for Christmas, close to $1 million, yes, in tax refunds have been mailed today. Afternoon and good evening, everybody. Alongside Crystal Paco, I'm Jason Salas, and there is one thing Santa will not be able to deliver this Christmas, although it's been on the Augusta Johnston Middle School wish list for several years. Isa Baza has more on outstanding school safety concerns that have gone unaddressed for years by DOE.
He was hoping to spread holiday cheer, but while Augusta Johnson principal James Petit dressed up as Santa today to usher students into the holiday break, there's one thing he won't be able to deliver this Christmas, namely school repairs that have been lingering for years.
These awnings here at Augusta Johnson, since I've been the principal of this school 4 years already, I have asked for these things to be repaired. Every time it rains, every time there's a storm or even a threat of a storm, these awnings deteriorate even further. Sometimes the rotted wood will fall. We're just thankful at this point it hasn't hit a student.
That's not the only problem plaguing the school. Missing louvers are often patched with plywood, and electrical issues have led to continuous outages at the school's B wing. Guam Federation of Teachers representative Frank Perez said these concerns are mirrored throughout the school system, and teachers are tired of the quick fixes.
Because that's called structural degradation. You're actually making it worse than fixing the problem.
Acting Superintendent Joe Sanchez said he's aware of teacher concerns over school repairs and student safety.
It's really a matter of identifying what the issue is and kind of determining to what extent is it urgent or an emergency, and if it is something that's an emergency, we have to find the immediate funding for it.
I understand that there's a funding issue, but every time at the legislature, we always hear that education is a priority, health is a priority, safety is a priority. Those are wonderful priorities. But, you know, there comes a time then when you have to walk that talk. And if you look at the state of the public schools here on Guam, okay, that doesn't reflect that philosophy.
Sanchez said DOE will continue to do what it can to address critical issues with the resources it has available. In recent years, the department has been relying on the promise of a $100 million school repair project, which has been delayed and most recently canceled last month. Until that project finally goes through or alternative funding is identified, students and teachers at schools like Augusta will have to wait a little longer for safer campuses and school facilities. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Now, speaking of school repairs, a public hearing was held for Bill 411 this morning, which would amend current public law to allow for an alternative method of solicitation for the $100 million school repair project. Representatives from the Guam Department of Education and DPW testified against the bill, saying it could cause unnecessary delays considering that a new request for proposal is already on the table and expected to be finalized by next week. Guam Educational Facilities Foundation Director Phil Flores added that a multi-step bid could sacrifice quality by opting for what would ultimately be the cheapest option.
The procurement process is carried out in an open, competent, and expeditious manner. Introducing a possible new process at this time, such as a multi-step bid procurement, as offered in Bill 411, would certainly result in further delays, corresponding additional costs, likely protests at each step, and more importantly, the perpetuation of the existing Simon Sanchez High School situation.
However, Cortec International attorney Joyce Tang disagreed, testifying in favor of the bill and saying it would correct the inadequate RFP process. She also asked the multi-step bid process be made a requirement rather than an option, and recommended that DOE take over the procurement instead of DPW, and that the concept of best value be eliminated from the solicitation due to its ambiguity. The bill is expected to be considered on session floor next week. In other news tonight, most of the charges against former police officer and accused rapist Paul Santos remain. On Friday, Judge Vern Perez acted on defense's motion for partial acquittal, but among the counts that will not be decided on by the jury are 2 counts of third-degree criminal sexual conduct.
The court, for both of these, based on what's been put forward in trial, believes that a jury may not be able to rightfully make a determination for these 2 charges and counts, and those will not be sent to the jury. I will have them removed. So acquittal is granted for just.
Prosecutor Matthew Heibel raised concerns over the dismissal of the counts and their effects on lesser included offenses. The judge stated he will issue a decision via email over the weekend. Over 2 years ago, Santos had sex with a woman who is advertising escort services on Craigslist. He never paid for the sex, but allegedly used his authority as a cop to put her behind bars if she did not cooperate with him. Trial resumes Tuesday, with defense anticipated to begin its case in chief.
He reportedly told police he made a mistake and he was lonely because his wife is off island. 52-year-old Carlos Pineda Calica Jr. is behind bars accused of forcing himself on a young girl known to him. When interviewed by police, he recalled kissing the girl, but then blacking out and waking up on top of her. He was booked and confined. He reportedly was acting like a Scrooge. 34-year-old Gerard Daniel Perez is behind bars, accused of attempted arson and terrorizing. According to court documents, he arrived to the Tumuning home drunk. He then allegedly knocked down the Christmas tree indoors before pouring gasoline in the dining room and making threats to kill individuals of the home. He was booked and confined. In other crime news, a 21-year-old man is behind bars accused of beating a man black and blue before robbing him of his wallet containing $380. Dustin Wayne Smith was reportedly drinking with the victim and others at Nimitz Beach in Agate. Smith was arrested and charged with second-degree robbery, aggravated assault, and theft. He was booked and confined.
Well, the financial problems in Puerto Rico have caused a rating agency to downgrade GovGuam's outstanding business privilege tax bonds. Now, what does this mean for Guam and our financial future? Ken Quintanilla has the answer.
It's not the recent downgrade that worries GITA Administrator Jay Rojas, but rather any misunderstanding.
It's not a matter of GovGuam's financing. We're not in trouble. We're not hurting.
The business privilege tax bonds is actually one of Guam's strongest bonds on the market. However, on Friday, the governor's office announced that GovGuam's outstanding BPT bonds were downgraded by Fitch Ratings from A- to a BB rating.
A BB rating puts us actually at a non-investment grade. That's just below an investment grade credit. What that essentially means is that when we do go out for, if we were to look at refinancing the BPT bonds, then we might actually be looking at a higher interest rate than we had before. The current bondholders right now are still secure. I think the investor confidence is still pretty much there.
As for what's behind the downgrade, it actually had nothing to do with a change in Guam's credit strength or any factor within GovGuam's control. Rojas says the problem has to do with Puerto Rico's financial problems, specifically a new law that allows the unincorporated territory of the United States to restructure its debt and effectively avail itself of bankruptcy protection, a power it previously lacked. The law is called the Puerto Rico Oversight Management and Economic Stability Act, otherwise known as PROMESA.
What has happened is Puerto Rico had some trouble paying down their debt. So they've missed some bond payments, and they went to the United States to be able to say, look, we need some assistance. We can't claim bankruptcy. What can you do to help us?
Following the passage of PROMESA this year, Fitch decided to change its methodology of how it calculates ratings, including reevaluating Guam's BPT rating. Rojas says Guam was included simply because we're a territory. The administration has since requested the ratings be withdrawn.
There is going to be some investor outreach that we're going to be doing face-to-face with some of our largest bondholders for BPT. And there's going to be some contact with them just to kind of reassure them that this downgrade has nothing to do with the BPT credit itself, but just Fitch's methodologies and PROMESA.
On the bright side, in the wake of PROMESA, Standard & Poor's, another rating agency to rate the BPT credit, says it will not be making any changes and affirmed its A rating for Guam. Rojas says the investor outreach will begin in January.
The investors know the situation, and they know how strong we are as far as our future and revenues and our credit is concerned.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Stick around for more news here on Primetime. You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM news than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Do you want to get discounts at local restaurants like Lone Star, CPK, Capricciosa, Delmonico Kitchen and Bar, Manhattan Steakhouse, Tony Roma's, and lots more? What about 25% off on all natural and organic items at Payless Supermarkets daily? It's all part of Guam's largest rewards club, the Calvo's Lifestyle Club. Join today for free as an added benefit to being a Calvo's Insurance customer. Just show your Lifestyle Club card at over 50 of our rewards partners to start saving more. It's just one of the ways Calvo's Insurance helps you live a better lifestyle.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against ITNE's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. ITNE's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at ITNE. ITNE has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at ITNE. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
I'm sure we're getting ready. Excuse me. Hey, Flacco, what's in the bag?
McDonald's new Mighty Wings.
Those look good. I'll play you for them.
For what, my wings?
First one to miss has to watch the other one eat.
Let's go. Left upright.
I want the off the scoreboard through the uprights. Oh, man. Not again.
Cap, you trying to get my wings?
Nah, I'm right here.
What's that noise?
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Shows. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1 and have your children's photo taken with Santa at specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only in Micronesia Mall.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Jay, Sydney, Justine, and John. This Christmas season, I'll give the gift of Guam.
This holiday season, when you're looking for that perfect gift or stocking stuffer, support local manufacturers and purchase Made in Guam products.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
This holiday season, give the gift of Guam.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Well, news now that for obvious reasons people went crazy about, as Crystal came a little early for a few hundred island residents today, as Revenue Tax did confirm about $1 million in tax refunds was sent in the mail. Approximately 293 checks were mailed out for error-free returns filed up to July the 11th.
And lawmakers will meet for the final session for the term, with 7 appointments and 27 bills up for discussion. Among the bills on the agenda include Bill 312 to responsibly raise the minimum wage, Bill 379 to build Guam's first autism center, and Bill 408 regarding regulation and taxation of tobacco products at the airport. And while it was only heard today, Senator Tom Matta included in his Bill 411 to the upcoming session agenda. The bill would simply the bid process needed to renovate or rebuild Simon Sanchez High School. Session begins on Tuesday, December 27. While the Democrat majority are still in caucus, the Republican minority have announced their leadership positions for the incoming 34th Guam legislature. Senator James Espaldon was selected as the minority leader, and Senator Tommy Morrison will serve as assistant minority leader. Senator Mary Torres will be the minority whip, and Senator-elect Luis Muña will be the assistant minority whip. Espaldon says GOP and the legislature are united in a common goal of moving our island forward and bringing better opportunity for all. We look forward to working with our colleagues across the aisle on issues of great importance to our community.
Crystal, the state archaeologist for Guam, has reported illegal activity of artifacts being sold online. We received a tip of an item posted for sale on eBay as a, quote, prehistoric Neolithic tool and artifact from Guam. State archaeologist John Mark Joseph says about once a year they receive tips concerning the sale of artifacts from local, and immediately they begin to write to eBay asking them to take it off that very popular service because they promote illegal activities such as the destruction of archaeological sites locally. Joseph says eBay has been good in following the request, adding that last year, eBay removed sling stones that were being sold by someone out of Thailand. Well, the Department of Corrections is celebrating its largest graduating class. 36 corrections officers joined the ranks in a ceremony held Thursday night at the Leo Palace. The newly sworn-in officers will help reduce overtime and long hours at the prison, with another cycle consisting of 18 officers set to start next year.
Earlier this year, Guamanians around the world rejoiced at the news of the first animated short film telling a story about Guam history. And after a brief, limited release, and just in time for your family to enjoy at Christmas, the film Maisa, the Chamorro Girl Who Saves Guahan, has been made public worldwide for a premiere online. This project tells the tale of two popular local stories. First, the Chamorro creation story, as well as the maidens who saved Guam. The film features a combination of computer animation and live action. So check out our Facebook page for the streaming link on Vimeo.
Now, we here at KUAM TV will broadcast Midnight Mass live from the cathedral beginning at 11:30 on Christmas Eve, of course. The annual Christmas service begins with the service of light and blessing of the Christmas manger, followed by the Mass. We'll also broadcast Mass on 9:30 on Christmas Day. The main celebrant will be Father Paul Guffigan, the rector of the cathedral. The Mass will also be streamed live on our YouTube channel.
Stay tuned, sports is next.
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Shows. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1 and have your children's photo taken with Santa as specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only in Micronesia Mall.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? Best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Tourism. It's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Fish Trio, with herb-crusted tilapia, fried parrotfish strips, and perfectly grilled salmon. 3 classic items, all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, Mike. Hey, it's quite the snowman you got there. Yeah, it was quite the sale. I saved big. You? Saved huge. And mine lights up, too.
This holiday season, see your GMC dealer and get something you really want. Celebrate the holidays with a new GMC. Get nearly $3,600 cash back on select 2016 GMC Canyon SLE Crew Cab vehicles in stock. That's 10%. Visit AutoSpot GMC today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Off a day, Guam, Chris Barnett with sports, proudly brought to you by Triple JJJ. And yes, my bells are jingling today on Christmas Eve. We kick off the show with our Dow Rent-to-Own Athletes of the Week right now. You're Dow Rent-to-Own in Agana. We're the special electronics for Christmas. And remember, on Guam, Christmas goes all the way to Three Kings. So you still got time to come through and snag that Christmas present for those special people in your life. Our Athletes of the Week this week, the FD Friars wrestling team, back-to-back IIAG wrestling champs here. And my man Chris from Dow Rent-to-Own with a special message for the squad. Chris.
Congratulations, guys, on being Dow Rent-to-Own's Athlete of the Week. Who would you like to donate this check to?
We would like to donate this check to the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation.
Well, there you go. Great cause. Real competitive season here in IIAG wrestling. Let's talk to Palmer here. How big was this, not just to win this year, but to repeat your performance from last year and go back-to-back as champs?
I felt really good. It was a big opportunity for us. We came out strong, and we're just glad we were able to repeat and have a strong way to end our senior year.
Leonard, what were some of the keys to your success when, more importantly, in repeating the success that you had last year this season?
I would say it's all the input, all the contributions that alumni, our coaching staff, our parents make to just ensure that our boys have the best chances of success, not only in wrestling, but also in school and off the mat, wherever we go. So it takes a village. And I just want to give thanks and just give credit where credit is really due.
Leonard, I know you guys are just done, putting the trophies up on the shelf back-to-back. Is there any talk yet of a three-peat for FD?
Well, of course, winning is always on our minds, doing great and leaving everything on the mat. But we're just going to take every match, every practice, every dual meet one at a time and just give everything we got. Once you give everything you got, then it just comes out to whose will is stronger on the mat, and that's where you win. All right, so we're just working on that every day.
Palmer, like we said, a competitive season now. Who are some of the schools out there that gave you guys a good run for the money this season?
Some of the best schools, most competitive, were probably Sanchez, JFK, probably the best. Gave us a hard time, but like Lenny said, we just took everything one match at a time. We worked hard, and in the end, we got what we deserved.
Well, there you go. Back-to-back like Drake, IIAG wrestling champs here from FD. I'm a Dow Rent-to-Own and Agana for our Athletes of the Week presentation.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by...
All right, from Athletes of the Week to football. Head down to TGI Fridays in Tumon. I wonder if it's snowing in Tumon. We check our sports director, Dave Delgado. DeBit.
Game Day Grub is brought to you by TGI Fridays.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here at TGI Fridays in Tumon for today's NFL game. It's the Giants taking on the Eagles. Now, the Eagles, led by rookie quarterback Carson Wentz, they're on a 5-game losing streak. The Giants on a 2-game win streak. They're the only team to beat the Dallas Cowboys, and they did it twice, sweeping them in the regular season. Now, the New York Giants can clinch a postseason berth, the first since 2011 with the win in today's game. Let's check out highlights. Darren Sproles with the 25-yard scamper for the Eagles. Sproles finished the game with 40 yards rushing on 7 carries. He also had 2 receptions for 23 yards. Malcolm Jenkins picks off Eli Manning here. Jenkins takes it to the house for the pick 6. Philly goes up 14-0. Eli threw 3 interceptions today. The Eagles led 21-6 in the second quarter. Carson Wentz hits Nelson Aguilar for the 40-yard hookup. Aguilar leading all Philly receivers with 47 yards on 2 receptions. Eagles play spoilers and prevent the Giants from securing a postseason spot with the 24-19 win. Carson Wentz, 13 of 24 for 152 yards and 1 touchdown. Don't forget to catch Game Day Grub every Monday and Friday right here at TGI Fridays with Andy Wheeler. Chris, back to you.
All right, Guam, in case I don't see you over the weekend, wishing you and your own a very cherry Christmas. My name's Chris Barnett, and you keep on shining like that star up there, all right? Adios!
I had a dream.
I walked into a dealership, picked out a new car, gave them no money, and they're letting me drive it for free the next 3 months.
At Nissan Guam, your dream has become a reality during the premier year-end event. For the holidays, you can drive away a new Nissan with no money down and not make a payment for the next 3 months. It's on the house, no money down. We make your first 3 payments. Just sign and drive away. For details, stop by Nissan Upper Tumon or log on nissanguam.com.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itano program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Kidus Ma'asi, Matson.
I've been told that living your dream is about doing what you love. It's less about the destination and more about the journey. No regrets. I'm just trying to make an impact with every performance, connecting with people and creating lasting memories. I love what I do. My name is FJ Chargala, and just like you, I am an original, made by Guam. For the new generation of originals, the original great tasting light beer.
Oh my God!
We all live for football. And we're headed to the playoff. Life is a sport. The Ford Escape. Be unstoppable.
We are asking our Instagram followers where Kiko the Foodie is hanging out, and today is the last day, and Kiko the Foodie was craving some French fries from Wendy's. The winner is It's May.
And Kiko is all over those. Look at him go. Kiko, I'm sure, Crystal.
And they use sea salt.
Yeah, he's going to have like a lot more adventures to have in it. You might actually see him pop up, so stay tuned to KUAM. See where Kiko pops up.
And before we close out our news tonight, here's our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
All right, leading off is Tina Tenorio. Happy birthday to our sister in Hotlanta, Georgia. We love you all the way from Guam.
Happy birthday, John Mesa. Happy birthday, John. Love the entire family.
It is a happy birthday tonight to one Jesse Guerrero. Happy birthday, Jess.
And happy belated 50th birthday to Arthur Guerrero.
All right, very good time in the Guerrero family. And it can be a very good time in your household, your entire familia, all over the world. All you got to do is go to KUAM.com, register, put your photo and your birthday, and it is absolutely free.
And it's that time to announce the winner of a yummy Cold Stone Creamery cake.
Which
I'm
would
jealous.
be really good right now.
I'm jealous. Leroy Cruz, happy birthday. Celebrated his birthday, on December 17th. And a rep will be calling to telling you how to redeem your ice cream cake.
All right, that is going to do it for about 7 seconds, but stay tuned. We are coming back with KUAM News Extra. Stay tuned.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Top of the day, everybody. Christmas is almost here, so you just got to wait a few more hours, get some more time to get some shopping done. So we are going to tempt your gift taste buds once again by showing you how you can have a perfect last-minute gift by having a staycation right here on the island.
Staycation Fridays. Presented by Hyatt Regency Guam.
When enjoying all that the Hyatt Regency Guam has to offer, no Hyatt holiday story would be complete without experiencing the island's most unique brunch concept, the Grand Market Buffet. Executive Chef Mirko Agostini.
The big buffet, the mother of the buffet, we do it for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year Eve, New Year's Day, which we say that is where we're gonna go from cafe kitchen to the lobby to al dente, and in the salon we're gonna make this the salon of the pastry, as now is renowned as the Grand Buffet, the Grand Market.
The Grand Market is an extravagant buffet dining concept with all chefs on deck, offering 4 main stations hosted at the lounge, salon, al dente, and the newly opened cafe kitchen. There's the street food stall, which is made up of many different offerings inspired by the beautiful journeys of Chef Cristiano. Then there's the seafood market, which reflects Chef Kenny's expertise in seafood. Here is where you'll find all the seafood lovers congregating. The most popular station is a certified Angus beef butcher shop, offering premium cuts of beef. And of course, no meal would be complete without stopping by the Pastry Boutique, which is a haven for a people with a special affection for sweets, all expertly crafted by the talented Chef Suharto. Christmas Eve Grand Market dinner will be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., and Christmas Day Grand Market brunch will be from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Both are $80 per person plus 10% service charge. For New Year's Eve, the Grand Market dinner will be extravagant with offerings of lobster, oysters, and free-flowing Moët Chandon champagne, and will be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. This dinner is $180.
And that's where is the spirit of holiday. You know, for us in HYATT, we're really looking for, and every year we're looking how we can make the gingerbread house better, how we can make the gingerbread house more wow. And yesterday we just drizzling all the snow, and every one of the team, it was part of it to say less, more, make it better, make it this or make it that. And that's where it's put up together, it's the Christmas about.
And don't miss Santa Claus spreading the holiday excitement on Saturday, December 24th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then again on Sunday, Christmas Day, from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. by the Holiday Gingerbread House at the lobby. For more information and to make reservations, which is highly encouraged, you can call 647-1234. Merry Christmas from the HYATT Regency Guam.
Staycation Fridays. Presented by HYATT Regency Guam.
Well, while visions of buffet dance in your head, here's some commercials. We'll be back right after this.
This holiday, treasure the perfectly imperfect moments.
The Shop Guam Eve Festival is back and better than ever. GVB has teamed up with over 100 Shop Guam vendors to give you access to hundreds of deals and discounts. Download the free Shop Guam mobile app and get real-time alerts on offers nearest you to dine, shop, play, and save. Just in time for the holiday season. Download the app now and start taking advantage of great deals. The Shop Guam Eve Festival is a GVB signature event, making Guam a better place to live, work, and visit.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
The year 2016 is definitely one for the history books, with several impactful events on the local and international scene. What got you buzzing, and what big issues will significantly affect our community in the new year? Get insider perspective and reflections on the year gone by from the KUAM News team. Rehash 2016 premieres on Wednesday, December 28th at 6:30 p.m. on KUAM TV 8 and 7:30 p.m. on TV 11, online on KUAM.com, the KUAM News mobile app, and our social media platforms. You can vote online for the year's biggest stories on any of these digital platforms. Happy New Year, Guam, from Guam's news leader.
Rehash 2016. Presented by the Guam Power Authority.
House to Home, brought to you by Remax Diamond Realty.
All right, everybody, as the year winds down, we have two major holidays, of course, coming up, Christmas and New Year's. Liz from Remax Diamond Realty Guam is here. Happy holidays, Liz.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too, as well as your family. You know, that's interesting how we're talking about holidays, because I've always wondered, people I know will give property or maybe buy somebody a house, not just in this holiday season, but maybe, you know, for Christmas, for graduation, on a wedding,
weddings,
birthdays, like stuff like that. So it is seasonal, I would think. What are some of the considerations or parameters if people want to give property or give, you know, give a house or give a condo, give some sort of property like around a holiday?
The standard process, if you're going to give someone a gift, especially property, a house or a lot, you want to make sure there are no liens or mortgages attached to that property. Because if you were to receive a gift from me and I say, hey, I'm going to give you this land, is valued at $80,000, and I deed it to you, and let's say later you find out there was a $70,000 loan associated with that particular property. Oops. That would, oops is the right word. So, I mean, mostly family members will deed property without, hopefully, any of those issues, lien or lis pendens, which is a court case involving the property. So, I mean, just make sure it's free and clear, as if you were to buy property. You want to make sure there are no issues with the property, not that you're deeding part of it to somebody else, or that there's somebody else attached to the title. So if you had 5 siblings and you're thinking you're getting this property free and clear and it's only you, you find out that you've got 4 others that also own the property, then you're stuck.
Mm-hmm. And stuck is a nice way to
You
put it.
can't, well, stuck in terms of you cannot do anything with that property unless all 4 others sign with you.
And we've gone over this so many times.
Yes,
Then it
yes,
gets tricky,
yes,
and you have family
yes,
drama, and then you
right.
have, you know.
But in terms of a gift,
Johnny doesn't want to talk to Barbara.
if your dad wants to deed you property, then it's a matter of filling out the forms. There's a warranty deed form that reflects that they're either, or a deed of gift. Mm-hmm. There are a number of ways. Deed of gift for love and affection. They usually assign a dollar value to that, or a quit claim deed where I'm quitting my interest, 100% of my interest to you. So quit claim deed, a deed of gift, or a sale for $1 or $10, whatever that may be. And of course, there's paperwork associated with that, because those documents have to be recorded with land management. It will never appear in your name. And we've seen this happen time and time again. Oh, my grandfather gave it to me. Okay, was it deeded? Was it recorded? And they said, no, but he gave me a piece of paper that says he's given it to me.
And he just gave me the keys.
And he just, and the problem is, if the document was not recorded in land management, where it says Joaquin Cruz gave it to Jason Salas, then you can't claim that property, even though they said that. Because if, let's say, Joaquin Salas passed away, then that property goes into probate, and then it complicates the matter, unless, again, he has some form of document that states he's given it to you. Mm-hmm. So we've had cases like that where people say, I got this as a gift. Okay, well, we did a preliminary title research, and then we find out it's not deeded in the person's name. It was still in the original owner. So if somebody's going to give you a gift, make sure there's documentation that reflects that, and that it's taken to land management and recorded, because when you do a preliminary title research, it'll say, oh, lot 5 is owned by Jason Salas.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now those are instances where, you know, maybe gifts, maybe like I say, you know, oh, I gave a house, I built a house on property I own to celebrate my daughter and my new son-in-law on their wedding and everything like that. What if it's something that's more seasonal, like around graduation season? If I'm thinking of doing that for my son when he graduates from high school or from college, I'm going to give him like a house and everything like that. How soon should I start planning? And are there any benefits that I could enjoy from that, because it is a seasonal thing? I mean, and so many people do it, I would assume.
Seasonal, but this bottom line, same thing is applicable to the paperwork that's involved. You still have to make sure everything is in place.
It still comes out to the paperwork.
It still comes out to the paperwork. And of course, there are fees associated with recording the documents at land management. Now, you could go to an escrow company. They could prepare the paperwork for you, or an attorney, and they will prepare whatever paperwork is necessary to record it so that the name on the title appears. Mm-hmm. I mean, usually they'll say, here, we're giving you this. Just make sure it's followed up with the proper paperwork.
Now, I know you're not a banker, even though you know a lot about finance, but do banks have products where they say, like, if you're planning on giving, you know, your new college graduate his or her first condo, you know, to get them set up and everything like that, do they have special loans that are dedicated for those things?
The loans are...
They do for cars, of course.
But the loans are indicative of the individual. So if you're getting a loan for your son, the loan is in your name, but whose title does the property belong to? So it gets a little complicated because the bank wants to lien that property based on that loan. And if you're responsible for it, your name will more than likely appear. And they want to see the deed that's reflective of who is getting that loan, so that if there's a default or foreclosure, they can, take the property back because they can do so.
Okay.
I've seen situations where they tried to take the property and there are different names associated with the loan and the deed on the property.
Well, let us not take away from the spirit of the season. Well, happy holidays once again to you and your family.
Merry Christmas to you.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, everybody. So I guess in summary, what we can learn from this, sentiment is always good. You may have the best intentions, but make sure you're organized and get all your paperwork in order. You don't want this to come back and bite you in the tuchus. All right, we're back right after this.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against ITNE's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. ITNE's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at ITNE. ITNE has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at ITNE. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
For decades, the KUAM Care Force has been there to answer the call of our community through building awareness, creating meaningful partnerships with organizations, and helping those in need. We do this because our community is your community, and we all want to make it a better place. This holiday season, and now more than ever, we invite you to join us and do what you can to spread joy and love to those who can use it most. The KUAM Care Force wishes you a Merry Christmas and peace in the new year.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells rock, jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells time. Dancing bells chime in Jingle Bells time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's a bright time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas!
There is nothing like the holidays, a festive time marked with celebrations, treats, and more opportunities than ever to overindulge. Stay on track this season with Healthy Holidays with the Boca Box, a special series every Tuesday on KUAM News Health, Home, and Lifestyle Edition. Find ways to get through the holidays feeling good and not packing on the pounds when the new year rolls around. Presented by the Boca Box.
It's the holidays.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Jason Salas. Thank you so much for watching. And we continue to open up our Harmon Studios here to the wonderful young entrepreneurial spirit of the folks at the Junior Achievement Guam program. Now, I have two new friends, and they are both juniors, and they are both from Southern High School, Gracelyn and Tyler. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hi. All right, so of course, you guys put together a company, and you made these amazing products. Tell me what you have.
We actually have dolphin plaques. Our company is called Southern Production, and we are located in Santa Rita in Southern High School.
Very cool. So it's the dolphin as is Southern High's mascot. And how do you guys identify with the dolphin? What makes the dolphin so special?
The dolphin is special because we are trying to spread sea mammal awareness, and because we stick together and went through a lot of hardships together.
Okay, and I can see like these designs, they've been personalized. You may have like your family name on it, or you guys have a variety of designs. Tyler, what do you have?
Here we have a special order. So this is custom made to our customers' needs and wants. This is a black dolphin with gold outline and lettering.
Very cool. So people can, like you said, they can get custom designs.
Yes.
So do people actually, can they come up with the designs themselves and give them to you, or do they just tell them what you want and you guys create?
On our website, when they email us, they can let us know what exactly they want in us, and we will be able to accommodate those needs.
All right, perfect segue, because what is your website and where can people find out more about these?
My website is natashabarsanella.wixsite.com/southern-production.
All right, I don't know how anybody's not going to be able to remember that off the top of their head. Brilliant marketing. That's fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about your company. How many people are in the company? Because obviously it's not just the two of you, and you guys are the spokespeople right now, clearly. But how many people went into this?
When we first started out, we started about around 30 members, but then we dwindled down to only 13.
That's still a lot of people. How do you manage that many brains and that many creative ideas and that many types of input all coming together?
We actually split them up, and since we have marketing, finance, and production, we split them up on like how they're able to do and like what kind of skills they have into the different departments.
How long did it take you guys, Tyler, to come up with this product right now or design? Was this a lot of brainstorming, or did somebody just say, hey, I have an idea, and everybody just ran with it?
We actually came up with this idea 2 days before the trade fair. And well, these dolphins are really, sometimes it's really locally handmade. So each one, we actually cut it ourselves, we sand it down ourselves, and we design it our own selves.
Now what kind of wood is that? It looks very, very durable, and it looks like this is a product that will last, and you can have this in your home for many, many years. But how do you guys put this together?
This is a 4x8 wood. We actually had it. It's actually most of them are recycled, actually.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a big theme with JA this year, is like using recycled materials and reusing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So how long does it take to produce each one of these? Because I mean, there's so much detail and there's so much love, obviously, and craftsmanship that goes into it.
Each dolphin actually takes almost 3 days to a week to design. Like for our tribal, it's more time consuming. That's why.
Oh, very cool. So have you guys got some other designs that you can show us?
Yes, we do. I
love that Sahagin one. That's really, really nice.
Yes. We actually have this a part of our tribal.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's also very complicated. How long does it take? That's the one you said it takes about 3 days to put together?
3 days to a week.
3 days to a week.
Because
okay.
they had to dry it out, and then they had to plan onto it, and then they had to dry it out with the marker also.
Wow. That's amazing. And how much are these if people want to pick these up? Because I can see, families buying 2 or 3 of these a pop.
Our do-it-yourself, it comes plain. It's $10. Our message is $15, and then our tribal is $20. But if you want to add anything extra, it's $20 and up.
Okay, and can you hold that one up just so our camera guy Jake can get a shot? Welcome. That is beautiful right there. That is the ultimate Guam gift right now, and especially because it is the holidays.
Yes.
That's the perfect time to get one of those. Okay, Tyler, why don't you show us some of your designs?
Here we have a tribal design. Actually has Guam right here. and a sun in the corner. And then on this one, we have also another tripod design. So everyone is unique and different from the rest.
Absolutely.
There's no copy.
Infinite possibilities. People could go, all sorts of ways with this. What have you both learned from this project, and how do you feel about how you've grown as business people?
Well, when we first started, it was really hard, but we actually got through it because we are also with the marketing DECA for Southern High School. And we just encouraged ourselves, and we put together, since our mission is MVP. So M is for motivated, V is for valuable, and P is for productive.
Very nice.
Thank
well,
you.
It looks like you guys are certainly reaping the fruits of your labor. So congratulations, and we'll make sure to put a link on the show notes for this video. So happy holidays to you both, and thank you for sharing your creations with us.
Thank you.
All right, please stay tuned. We're back after this.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! Matson, United Airlines, and the Guam Visitors Bureau present the New Year's Eve Tumon Bay Fireworks Show. We're kicking off Visit Guam 2017, the Year of Love, with a spectacular midnight display that the whole family will enjoy. Join us at EPAL for the Tumon Night Market with a special performance by Chris Fuchigami. The New Year's Eve Tumon Bay Fireworks is brought to you by Matson, United Airlines, T Galleria, PIC, and GVB.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Mini Colossal Trio, with 3 double-stack sliders, mac and cheese, Hawaiian style, and a Nancy. 3 classic items, all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? And best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells rock, jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells time, dancing bells chime in jingle bells time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's a bright time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas!
Health, home, and lifestyle. News and information on wellness, health, balance, and fitness. Join Isabaza on Tuesdays for instant motivation, inspiration, and important health news from around our community. Presented by Paradise Fitness. Exercise is medicine.
For decades, the KUAM Care Force has been there to answer the call of our community through building awareness, creating meaningful partnerships with organizations, and helping those in need. We do this because our community is your community, and we all want to make it a better place. This holiday season, and now more than ever, we invite you to join us and do what you can to spread joy and love to those who can use it most. The KUAM Care Force wishes you a Merry Christmas and peace in the new year.
All right, everybody, our last bit of information to pass along to you this wonderful holiday evening is that our good friends at the Guam Young Professionals Organization are holding their event of the year. Literally, that's exactly what it's called. Now, Anthony Mariano is the GYP Be Connected Chair, and he joins me this evening to talk about it. Hafne, Anthony.
Hafne, Jason. Thank you for having me.
Well, happy holidays to you and all the members of the GYP.
Same to you. Greatly appreciate it.
So tell us all about the event and, what is it celebrates? It's a very opportune time, too.
Well, the GYP event of the year, it's our signature annual event for the Guam Young Professionals as a committee. The purpose of the event is to celebrate GYP's anniversary as a committee. So this is going to be our 7th year as an official committee at the Guam Chamber of Commerce. In addition to the anniversary, we also recognize the 2017 Reina A. Letty GYP of the Year recipient, as well as I would like to refer to them as alumni of our committee, meaning they're graduating a little bit. So with the 2017 GYP of the Year award, we normally give that to a distinguished GYP member who's demonstrated dedication to excellence, dedication to community service, as well as leadership, and also contributing back to their business organization and the Guam community in general.
And that's the one thing, like, some people don't realize. It's like Guam Young Professionals is not separate from the Guam Chamber of Commerce. They're actually a committee under it, but you guys bring from your generation, fresh perspectives, fresh ideas, the different kind of energy that contributes to the chamber.
Yes, that's correct. And it's a very good, unique committee. It's a great platform for anybody who's looking to advance and get in business, get started with the business community in general. If you're looking for a way to kind of adjust to the business climate, or just networking in general, this is a great committee for you to get involved with. The ages range from 21 to 40. So, you have your veterans who's been there for quite a while. They can give you a lot of pointers. And then you also have your fresh committee members who, you can relate to. The great thing about the committee is everybody's like-minded. They all have that professional mindset, and they all want to progress in both personal development and professional, as well as their careers.
Absolutely. Now, unfortunately, I fall outside the cutoff range and everything, but I'd still like to go down there. We'd like to cover it for KUAM News. We'd like to attend and just, celebrate the members and everything. Are we able to do so?
Yes. The event itself, it's open to the public. There is no age limitations, except that you do have to be 18 or older to attend. But for the most part,
so a floor, but not a ceiling.
Yeah, there's a floor, but not a ceiling. Yes. And, it's a great event. Again, this will honor our nominees and also the 2017 GYP of the Year award recipient. So, it's a good time. We're just kind of paying tribute to the late chamber president, Reina A. Letty.
Who was phenomenal.
Yes, she was. And it was actually her, as well as the first chairman of GYP, Jay Rojas, who kind of, formed the foundation of GYP in general.
Okay, so because you guys, different generation, different type of energy, different type of motivation, different energy about business, if you will.
Yes.
Let's hear all about the event. What do you guys got on the agenda?
Well, this year, the event is themed Glamcino Royale. So we kind of decided on a couple of events, but this one in particular stuck out to us. It's everything that a young professional is. I think it's fun, it's creative, it's strategic, and it also, it's Casino Royale is like gambling, you take risks. And so, we thought, what better theme this year than Glamcino Royale? You just added glam for the beauty part, right? So
a little bit of a James Bond theme too.
Yeah, definitely. No smoke screens though, or maybe.
Yeah.
We're still kind of putting in detail to the event itself. But like I said, the main focus is celebrating GYP's anniversary, the award, and also recognizing our annual sponsors as well as our graduating members. And in between that, there's going to be great entertainment and also a lot of great food, drinks. So it's going to be a good party.
And it's such a fantastic committee to have, because I remember before, when I first came out of college, they were like, well, if you want to be somebody in the Guam Chamber of Commerce, you may have to wait a few years, maybe make it up through middle management, upper management and everything like that, have a ton of experience underneath your belt. Yeah. Now people can get, right out of the gate.
Yes, definitely. And like I said, it's a perfect committee for you to get involved with if you're just trying to get your foot in the door, like within the chamber membership. It's a great way.
Peers.
Yeah. And a lot of good things with the event, the committee in general, is that because it's part of the chamber, you do get that exposure. There's a lot of networking involved, and you do get to meet the regular chamber members, and you become accustomed to it, and before you know it, it's almost like second nature to you.
All right. Well, final question. Obviously, because it's open to the public, a lot of people are going to want to attend and celebrate with you because it's that time of year. How can we get tickets?
Well, you can go ahead and send your reservations to the Guam Chamber of Commerce. You can go down there and reserve in person, or you can email info@guamchamber.com.gu, and they'll take it from there.
Excellent. Of course, Guam Chamber of Commerce is the preeminent private sector place, so they know how to put on a good party.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Anthony, thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Thank you.
Again. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. That is going to do it for our program. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to one and all. We'll see you next time.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.